we're going to talk about in your purpose, you need to make sure you really know who you are and who you are not. And here's the example that I'm going to use and talk about. So, I've mentioned before that I was always into the arts. I was naturally attracted to the arts, whether it be singing, dancing, acting, or writing, any of those genres. So I spent a lot of time crafting and trying to figure out, what it is I'm supposed to do. And along the way, of course, I've been pushed. My mom's like, you should sub. Long story short, subbing turned into teaching, and I taught for 15 years. And I will say I was good at it. It was natural. It came natural to me to teach. But there was a component to teaching that had nothing to do with who I was. So writing and doing this blog and working with adults and helping to find their forever happiness has been an outlet for teaching and guiding in a way that is more sustainable for me in the direction in which I am the most comfortable and the most gifted in. Not to say that I still can't teach an elementary school student to the T, because I still tutor, and I do those type of things, but that one-on-one and gearing towards that child's question or that child's concern or that child's deficit is where I'm gifted, and I can make a lesson out of anything. I can pull it out the sky, and I don't have to do as much toil and measure on how do I make that happen. It just comes natural. This is what I do, and this is how I check that information and keep it moving. And so that's the natural flow of education for me. But that wasn't my purpose. And for a long time, I thought that was my purpose. And what happened was it becomes a struggle to do something that is really not in the realm of what you're really supposed to be doing. The issue becomes how then to divert that purpose in a way that makes it more authentic to who you are and who you're not. I am not a stickler for a plan. And when it comes to the education system, they are very stuck in here's your plan, and not only is this your plan, but this is how you're going to execute it. This is what you're going to say. This is the response from the students, and this is how you are going to then change your thinking or make it better for them to be educated. I need to have a conversation. I don't need to have a script. So I'm an unscripted educator. I'm not a scripted educator. And so I'm best utilized in a way that I'm not scripted. And so as a result, education wasn't the best fit for me. It was a good fit. It wasn't the best fit for me. And so you need to know what your boundaries are. First, here's my purpose. And okay, here are different ways that I can utilize that purpose. And maybe that is when you explore different careers or job opportunities that fall within that realm of your purpose to figure out what it is you really should be doing within that genre or category or whatever it may be. My education wasn't meant for the classroom in that type of setting. Maybe as a visiting speaker, yes, but on the day-to-day grind, no. And so now look at your purpose and try to hone in with what works and what doesn't work. Try that career in, nursing. Is it actually nursing that you need to do, or do you need to move to the more technical side of things, or do you need to do the more secretarial work of things? There are so many facets within the options of career choices out there that may be more befitting than where you are currently. So the job now is to figure out your must-haves and your cannot do or be tolerated in order for you to be the happiest when you're at work or making money or trying to build a career? What fits best? And then we will send me messages. We can talk about that as well and hone it in specifically for you. And then we can move forward from there.